story just going like, "Hello, we are live." If there's anyone in, yeah, doubt that, yeah. Anyway, just wait till people join. There's no point starting talking about it when there's no one in here. Like,
no. But yeah, going to be interesting game in it tomorrow.
New manager Nigel Pearson.
Yeah, what a beast.
No, it's Swansea.
Yeah, he's well known calling a journalist an ostrich.
Yeah, I said that in my preview. He loves the ostriches, doesn't he?
Yeah, what a guy.
Has been on holiday for 6 months.
Imagine that there's literally no one comes in. What are we going to talk about?
I remember he also strangled McCarthy as well.
What, Mick McCarthy?
Yeah.
No, McCarthy for Crystal Palace.
I was going to say Mick McCarthy. Jesus, if he bloody strangled him.
Bloody hell. There's still no one in here. if there is, we just if it's not like Mike's in here. Right, Mike.
Mike yeah, just start watch on playback and then so.
All right then. What's both of your thoughts on the win against Coventry then?
Go on, Kurt, you can start first.
Well, good win. I mean, better performances in the last 2 games, and I think attacking we might need to. More, I mean, Dander, he did very well, I thought. Cabango, good goal. More like Ben Cabango.
Oh, my God.
Ben Cabango. That's brilliant, that is.
He's frozen. Oh, bloody hell.
Jesus. What a live stream.
I know, bloody hell.
Oh, God.
I think he's joined on another device, yeah? I'm confused. There's 2 here now.
Oh, there
Right, he's back. Oh, bloody hell.
Right. Yeah, as Curtis just said, great goal from Ben Cabango when it. Conor Horan, great delivery when it. And performance again wasn't really brilliant, was it? It was again slow performance from the midfield, slow passes. You know, I think we're going to have to change the midfield again tomorrow.
He was very average, right?
Very average, yeah. Jake, what did you think of the win?
Yeah. Corey Smith, should he come in or not?
I don't know, but like you were saying about changing the midfield, I don't know why he dropped Fulton.
Maybe for a rest.
I really don't. I don't think he even that bad. He wasn't even that bad against Huddersfield. Like, I know we played shit in general, but like he wasn't that bad. So I don't know why he got dropped. But then he decides to keep Jamal Lowe, who wasn't very good. He should have probably played Whittaker or Areola, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't see him dropping Lowe though. I think he'll keep Lowe in the team.
To be fair to Jamal Lowe, I thought Jamal Lowe against Coventry was one of his better games. Really, you know, he had that shot, didn't he, which was a tight angle, got to keep it safe, and then. That one from 6 yards out. He got to be doing better, but it was his weak foot. But if AU, I thought I to AU the last couple of weeks, he's just not been at it, has he? He's not been at it on the
No. When was his last goal, wasn't it?
Nah.
I'm trying to think.
Norwich,
yeah, the tap in. But before that, he still hadn't scored for a while, had he?
Yeah, he scored what? He's literally scored 1 goal.
Yeah, he's QPR on Boxing Day.
He scored 1
QPR
goal.
Boxing Day, the header off the post. When it bounced back off the post and he headed in.
Because when we're filming this, 2 months ago, rule out that Norwich goal, 2 months ago was Andre's last goal. It's not good enough, really, but he does offer a lot more to the team than he, defensive headers he's really good at. But I just want to see a lot more from a player who's, on a lot of money.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Well, on to Bristol City's form.
But he's out, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But, yeah, what's your thoughts on how Bristol have been playing recently?
First, do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay. Well, Bristol City, they did very well to beat Middlesbrough. They were 3-0 up at half-time, and I'm thinking this is a bit of a warning sign at the moment, because since Nigel Pearson's going to come, I think they're going to go on a good run.
Yeah. I mean, he is a decent manager, to be fair.
He's quite hard, isn't he? Imagine being in a script with Nigel Pearson. You'd be knocked out. He's hard.
I'm surprised, though, because he usually takes jobs of, Premier League teams to try and keep them up. I'm a bit surprised he's playing with the Championship team.
From Watford. That was a very unfair sack.
Wasn't he in charge when they beat Liverpool 3-0?
Yeah, like
He was,
They
Yeah.
were like 15 points adrift, something like that. He got them to like 2 points, and they sacked him with a few games to go. But Bristol City this season, I read a stat that I read a stat that I think it's 16 or 17 games where we scored first were unbeaten. All of the games we've won when we scored first, apart from one, which was Bristol City, and obviously that game, that penalty, wasn't it?
That was never a pen.
No.
Roberts
not a
Roberts
penalty at all.
Roberts jumped to win the header, and then the player just pretty much just jumped over him.
I remember that game. Jamalo scored a really good goal that game, didn't he?
Yeah, because Roberts played it and hit first time on the left foot, top corner, and then the Naki Wells pen. Like
Jamalo, that was the last game he scored before Cardiff.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was. Bloody hell.
But my thoughts on Bristol City this season, inconsistent, I think's the right word to use.
Yeah,
obviously, Dean Oldham, his first spell in charge, it didn't really go well, did it? He was a very honest manager, though. I'll give him credit after the Swans game. He said it was never a penalty, so he was very honest. But with some of the players they had there, Alfie Mawson, Naki Wells, Jeju, Patterson, De Silva, they've got a good squad there. They should be doing better. I think Pearson will get the best out of them. Even though Pearson wasn't in charge Tuesday night, when he's in the stands, obviously going to perform better. So I think Saturday, it's going to be a tricky game. I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game at all, but it's going to be a tricky test. And, Brentford are playing Stoke, which could be a bit of a hard game. And then Norwich got Wickham, which, let's be fair, they'll beat Wickham easily. So, we're going to have to win this weekend. And obviously next week, Norwich and Brentford are versing each other midweek. So, if we can't get 3 points tomorrow, then, who knows?
Well, I'm quite surprised about Bristol, because at the start of the season, it was them and Reading that were at the top, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah.
Same with Reading, really. Obviously, Reading are still in the playoffs, but they bottled the automatics.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Bristol were at the top, to be fair, and then I don't really know what happened. Probably just injuries. But, Mike's comment, Curtis is so far behind, he's worse than Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. Bloody hell. As Goldbridge would say, Harry the Hoover, Victor the Vacuum. Bloody hell.
The vacuum.
And then, obviously, there's Casey Palmer and Alfie Mawson, two ex-Swans players. What's your thoughts on them?
Go on, Kurt.
But Casey Palmer, I thought he was bang average, I think. He scored a nice head against Stoke City, but he was quite an average player. Around Alfie Mawson, great centre-back, I thought. I thought he was a good centre-back, Alfie Mawson. Shame we lost him in the summer. 20 million, decent money for him, I thought, where he went to Fulham. But a nice class centre-back.
Yeah, Mawson was very good for us, didn't he? He scored a few goals from corners.
Oh, yeah, that Liverpool one, most notably.
Liverpool, I think he scored against Leicester on the volley, which was very good. He was very good under Paul Clement, a good aerial threat. We signed him for, I think it was 5 million, something around that region. He was a good player. Obviously, some to Fulham. Since that move to Fulham, he's really been poor. He's out for the rest of the season, so he won't be played. Didn't play against us in the earlier fixture either. So it's a shame to see Mawson's career go downhill, really, because I did, at the top of his game in the Premier League, we were thinking this is a great Ashley Williams replacement. But Palmer, though, I thought, Palmer's a good option to have off the bench, nothing more, really. I didn't think he was a starter. Off the bench, I thought he was very good, against Sheffield Wednesday. Probably should have got that winning goal. Stoke was probably the most notable performance, getting that goal, that McLean tackle as well. So for Palmer, he was all right to the Swans. Would I have wanted him permanently? Probably not, to be honest. I think for the money Bristol City wanted, I wouldn't have paid that. But, with Gibbs White gone now, Horan playing a lot deeper, we probably could be doing with Casey Palmer. But, I think Palmer's a decent player for us, but, wasn't ever going to really, shine.
No, it's true. I've actually got him on the back of this shirt as well, which is bloody annoying, because
Palmer.
I don't know. I just fancied it. I thought he'd do well for us. Got it for Christmas, and then 2 weeks later he's bloody gone in the January transfer window. But just reading the comments, bring back Cian Harris. Bloody hell, Cian Harris.
Who's that? One Rovers Logs.
No, Pritchard 0160, 0161 _. And then Mike says Palmer cross, Mawson header. Bloody hell.
Cian Harris, his only appearance on the Swans was against Man City. He came on
I know.
City.
Christ.
Yeah, Mawson's out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
they've got bloody loads of injuries. I'll read out their injury list now. Alfie Mawson, Andy Ryman.
Yeah, Wyman's another player as well that's out.
Jay De Silva, Pring, Nurse, Rowe, Chris Martin, Baker, Walsh, and then Jeju is a doubt as well. So
it's like a full 11 of injuries.
Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4,
What
5,
was it?
6, 7, 8. Yeah, 11 players. Bloody hell.
Speaking of Famara
it's just
Diédhiou, he would be a guy to watch. He missed a penalty against us last time in Liberty Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, he received racial abuse because 3 banana emojis are aimed at him.
Oh God.
Terrible, isn't it?
It
It's just
is.
so stupid. It's just so stupid how, like, you miss a penalty and you get racist abuse. Like, it's ridiculous.
It is. It's bloody
I think,
ridiculous.
actually, speaking of penalties against Bristol City, I think the last 2 games they've had a penalty in each one.
He's gone. Anyway, what would your lineup be tomorrow then? You can go first, and then I'll wait till Curtis comes back.
Yeah. Well, you could remove him, and then when he comes back on the bomb, so it's just us two at the minute.
Yeah.
So lineup tomorrow is going to be an interesting one, to be honest. You know, I think he made two changes midweek, didn't he? And
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he had to take out Bennett. So realistically, there's only one change. You know, I think Cook was a bit contradicting. He says he needs changes, and then doesn't really make any changes to the.
Bit phone calls. Sorry about that.
He said his dad was ringing him.
No worries, Kurt.
Yeah, phone calls. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Yeah.
We're just going for a predicted lineup, Kurt. So when I say mine, you could say yours then. So my lineup, I'd go for Woodman and goal.
Yeah.
Obvious. And at back 5, I'd go for Roberts, Joel Atabodia, Ben Cabango, Mark Guehi, Jake Bidwell. Midfield 3 of Corey Smith, Conor Horan, Matt Grimes, and Lowen A up front. The reason why Latabodia's obviously coming in for Norton because he came off, and I don't think he'll be ready for this weekend. Bennett's out for a few weeks, which is a blow. And obviously Cooper's not ready to play. Rich Ashes out. I could play Manning, but I just can't see it happening. The midfield, you know, yeah. Smith has got to come in for me. You know, the energy he brings to that midfield. We've been losing the midfield battle the last couple of weeks. I think Jan done a decent game, but I just think, you know, even though Horhan's been quiet, not like delivery-wise, but like he's been quiet like the whole game, like balancing the midfield. So got to play him for the set piece. And then Grimes, excellent performance midweek. And then Low AU, it's a weird one, really. We've got no one else. Ariel and Whittaker, I don't think they're ready to start. Neither with Kieran Freeman. So, yeah, I just think low and AU confidence players, when they get one goal, they'll go on a run, won't they? We've seen that with Low after Cardiff. But that's my team. Yeah. What would you go for?
All right, Woodman in goal, Bidwell left wing back, Roberts right wing back, the 3 centre backs of Cabango, Guehi, and Latibodia, because Norton's a doubt. Centre midfielders, I go with Smith, Horahan, and Grimes. Grimes had a class game on Wednesday night. And the 2 strikers, Jamal Lowe and Andre Ayew.
So you're going for the exact same team as me then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
I would agree with you both. I think that's what's going to happen, but I'd like to see 2 changes. I'd like to see Manning in for Bidwell, but obviously, as you said, that probably is not likely to happen. And I'd like to see either one of Ariola or Whittaker instead of Lowe. But yeah, I agree with your team. That's most likely what's going to happen.
I think Bidwell, I think Manning has a good chance of playing tomorrow because obviously we've only got 3 centre halves fit, and obviously we've seen a few times this season Bidwell's gone to the centre back. So if we do get injury tomorrow, I think Bidwell will slide into the centre back, and Manning, why did we buy him? We don't use him. What was the point?
I know.
Wait, is Freeman a left back?
He's actually a decent player.
Kieran Freeman's a right back.
He's a right back.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I thought so.
Like,
we've got so many fullbacks.
Most games Manning's played this season, he's done well.
I know. Well, I've heard Latibodia can play fullback.
I agree.
As well.
Yeah. Latibodia played well, but again, he's young, and but that defence, it's just we're just got so many injuries at the back. It's ridiculous.
If we lose one of our other centre backs, we're screwed because we've got Bennett, Norton, and Brandon Cooper. I
was going to ask a question to you two. I'll just throw it on the spot now. If we had an injury tomorrow to Cabango, Guehi, and Latibodia, who do you think would be the biggest miss? I would say Guehi.
Yeah, 100%. Because he's the only player that seemed to start.
Yeah, Mark Guehi, no doubt.
So say now, he's dropped Cabango a few times, he's dropped Bennett a few times, he's dropped Latibodia most of the season, and Norton, but Guehi's the only one that's played pretty much every game.
It's crazy. Cabango's not been like a starter since 2020, is he? He's not been like the first starter. And he's I think he's a joint 3rd top scorer, which, let's be fair, is a bit embarrassing.
No, but it's mad. I don't get it. Cabango scored 4 goals this season, right? And then Latibodia, Bennett, Guehi, Norton haven't even scored 1. What?
Roberts, how many has Roberts scored? I think Roberts has scored 2, innit?
No, 3. 1 against Luton, 2 against Forest.
Yeah, Luton, I forgot about that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Bidwell.
Yeah,
Bidwell
Horan's
won.
4 as well.
Yeah, and then there's Ayew and Lowe
Yeah,
both
Bidwell's
on
at
9, aren't
1.
they?
Yeah, he's on 9 and Lowe.
Yeah, Horan is 4 as well.
Yeah.
Fulton's on 1. The one where outside of his foot.
No, No, he's on 2 because he scored against Rotherham as well, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah, they were all really good goals, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's meant that, like you just said, Cabango's the only centre-half who scored this season.
And he scored 4. It's not like he scored 1 or 2. He scored 4. But...
Apparently, a bit off topic here. Apparently, Ryan Bennett's deleted his Instagram account, I've seen, which is strange.
He's what?
He's deleted his Instagram account.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. It was a private account anyway.
Yeah, no, he used to play the guitar now. I love
that was cool. I used to take a picture of Swansea Bay every morning with me. Loving the view.
Yeah.
But trying to think of something else.
Have you said Swans injury news? Obviously, injury Swans in. It's Bender. Obviously, Stephen Bender's out. We've got Tivon Trasheshia, Brandon Cooper, Bennett, Norton. John Morris. I can't really count as a Swansea player anymore, but yeah, he's not available.
Cullen Routledge.
Routledge and Cullen. So we got 7 or 8 there, which is...
Yeah. I don't know if you mentioned Norton's a doubt as well. I think you said that, but...
Yeah. You know, looking at the bench now, you got Ollie...
I don't see him starting.
Like, was it the right decision to loan out Garrick now with these injuries?
Yeah, no, we could have done with Garrick and Byers now, couldn't we? Maybe not Byers.
He got a goal and the assist for Swindon.
Yeah, Garrick, yeah.
Like, Byers isn't even playing for Portsmouth. He's only played like 1 game. He's played like 1 game.
Who have we got? What midfield options we got? We got 5. Grimes, Fulton, Smith, Horahan, Danda. 5 options.
And I think Gary Ola can play midfield as well.
So. Yeah.
Ollie Cooper as well.
Oh yeah, Ollie, he scored, didn't he, against Forest? Pretty decent goal.
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah.
But yeah, should we go on to our score predictions then?
Yeah, score predictions. Curtis, do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay. I think, well, with Bristol City having a new manager, Nigel Pearson, it's going to be a very interesting game. But I think it'll be a 1-1 draw just because of new manager reasons.
Scorers?
And I reckon Ayew's do a goal for us. And for me, I'm going to
go... Who did you say for Bristol City?
Because he scored against us earlier this season.
Oh, Naki Wells.
Yeah.
I think he played for Bradford, didn't he?
Who now?
Naki Wells. I think he played.
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, on to my score prediction. I think we're unbeaten in 13 league games in a row. 3 games in a row at home without concede, and I think we're just going to get over the line. I don't think it's going to be a great performance. I think it's going to be one of them games which, there's nothing much in it, and then we're just going to get a scrappy, set piece goal or something. So I'll go 1-0 Swans. Jamal Lowe, I think it'll come from a cross from Roberts, and Lowe will get there with his head. But a draw, I don't think a draw would be a bad result considering Brentford and Norwich have to play each other midweek. But if we are to draw, then it means we've got to win Wednesday night. But I think a draw wouldn't be a bad result considering Palmer and their manager, and they had a great result against Middlesbrough. But saying that, hopefully we can win. So I'll go 1-0 Jamal. What are you saying, Jake?
Well, our last 3 games we've been poor. Twice we've been let off the hook a bit, and once we have been punished for it. Because obviously 2 scrappy wins against Coventry and Nottingham Forest, and then obviously got battered by Huddersfield. But I can't see it being an easy game. I can see it being a scrappy one again. But I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say for them, Naki Wells. Obviously, as you both said, I think you said, Curtis definitely said that anyway. And then for us,
I did.
Yeah, and then for us, I'm going to go for Andre Ayew to get back on the score sheet. I'm going to go Corey Smith to get his first goal.
Corey Smith?
Against his former club, yeah.
Oh,
first goal for the club against his former club.
I was thinking, when was our last great performance for the majority of the game we just played well? Last game I can think is Forest in the cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Forest in the league, we were poor. Man City got dominated. Coventry were poor. Rotherham away, spells of good, but it wasn't great performance.
There were just 3 good strikes against Rotherham.
we've just been robbing it.
Yeah.
But we played better against bloody Man City than we did against Huddersfield.
Oh, don't get me started on the Huddersfield game. Jesus Christ, we were abysmal.
Yeah, we were. But
I know.
Yeah, if anyone's got any questions in the comments regarding the game, then just put them in and we'll answer them.
Yeah, a few people in the chat.
Yeah.
Just reading Mike's comment about the Guzzi.
Norwich? ?
Oh, Guzzi, don't get me started on him.
Oh, I think he means Norwich. Yeah, sorry.
Decent performance. Yeah.
No, Norwich.
We just had a quick start to the first half and the quick start. Well, no, we scored just before the half time and just after half time, didn't we?
What annoys
Casey
me?
Palmer goal tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know against Coventry we went 1-0 up and we just defended it, but why didn't we attack the game? There's still half hour left to go. We took off Dander, like, come on.
Well, we should have had a pen. Morris got fouled.
I think we should be pushing for more goals for goal difference reasons.
Yeah, no. We're like Brentford will run away with goal difference, definitely. Even if we finish higher than them, they'll have a way higher goal difference than us. Because didn't they put 7 on someone a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Wickham,
they beat Wickham 7-2.
7-2, yeah.
Yeah, Wickham.
It's like I just want to see a little bit more attack and intent, to be honest. It's like, yes, we are getting the 1-0s, but if we keep on doing that, say we go 1-0 against Bristol City tomorrow and we just sit back for the second 45, we're not going to be able to keep the clean sheets all season. So we're going to have to outscore teams. And like, we've got the attack in place to do it. You know, you've got Horan, Dander, Grimes, Areola. Like, you got Areola from a season-long loan. You know, there's only 17 games left, not many. And we're not even bringing him on, not even bringing Whittaker on.
Yeah.
Ewan Low and knackered, but
I don't get it. Like, on paper, our attacking players are better than our defensive players, but we just seem to be really good at the back. And we don't score many goals at all. But that needs to change. I don't get how we're not scoring though, because the front three of Horan, Ayew and Lowe, that's a very, very good front three. That is probably one of the best in the league. But
what annoys me, right? Horan, he's done very well. You can't deny in front of goal. But don't you just think since he's been in the team, we've just been a lot more defensive since Horan?
Yeah, we have. Well, the first couple of games,
it's work great, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, a few players have benefited, especially Grimes. Grimes has been playing a lot better since Horan's come in, and he's been scoring goals as well. It's because obviously they link up, so he's allowed to go forward as well because Horan can sit deep.
Honestly,
so it allows Grimes to go forward.
I think the best midfield we could play is Fulton, Smith, Grimes. The reason why I say that is against Watford, I believe we played that free midfield and we were bloody excellent in that game. Fulton, he can score goals. He's got the attack in front, defensively brilliant. Smith brings the energy and Grimes can straight. Like, Horan's great, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know. It's weird because since he's come in, he's got goals, he's got assists. But the team have just like lowered the level a little bit. It's strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, I don't think we can play Horan and Dander in the same team, in the same midfield. They're both too attacking. And then Grimes is left to do it all on his own. But then if he has Fulton and Smith, but then the only problem with playing Fulton, Smith and Grimes is he's very defensive. You have probably 8 defensive players in the team, two attackers. So that's the only problem.
We're getting to the end of the season, I guess, but it's just annoying that we don't rotate the squad that much. Like, he's been saying the last couple of weeks, right, we're going to have to use the squad, we've got a lot of games going to rotate, but take out the Bennett change because that had to happen because of injury. He made one change. He brought Fulton for Dander, one change. Like, come on, we got a game next Wednesday against Stoke away, and then next time we got Middlesbrough. So the games aren't getting any easier, but they're coming quick. Like Manning, he's a good enough player. He's played Championship before.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he scored 2 pens against us, didn't he?
I don't know why Cooper doesn't make enough subs.
Was that the first season back down in the Championship? We went 1-0 up, and then they scored 2 late pens, both from Manning.
Yeah, this is how we're getting injuries. He's playing Bennett three times a week. He's playing Norton 3 times a week. Like, rotate the squad because they're getting muscle injuries. It's infuriating.
Yeah, I mean, we could use 5 subs a game.
Yeah, that's true. But there's a good comment here. Some guy said Cooper is a typical international manager. Goal difference is nothing. Just about getting the wins. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Because we just sit back. We just don't do.
I think so. Yeah.
Like he's had a great season, but if he wants to get that next level of him being a manager, he's got to rotate. He's got to trust the players because, it's all right saying, it's all right fans like me saying, "Oh, Danda to come out tomorrow," but players like Danda, you can't really perform if you play one game a month. You've got to give him a run of games. Same with Manning. Same with Go Latabordia. You've got to give him a run of games.
Yeah, that is true.
And when Whittaker and Areola free to start, then I'm expecting them to be starting now and again.
Yeah, it's like I know Andre Hughes is a great player. I know Jamalo's been a good player first this season, but it's like it's like everyone else in the team are droppable. Like we've seen Grimes drop this season, we've seen Fulton, Cabango, we haven't seen Bidwell, but it's like Low and AU, they don't get dropped. I think Low got dropped for one game and then he came in again. They just don't get AU. He's not doing enough in front of the goal. He's just
he's not.
Weird.
Yeah. But for one game, he came off the bench against Sheffield Wednesday and he scored. It's because he was injured.
Yeah, and that was a game he looked knackered in, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're coming up to like half an hour, so probably end the stream with the next 4 minutes. But if anyone's got any questions or statements or anything, then just put them in and we'll talk.
I was going to ask you, right, to end off the stream then, Curtis, what's your top 6 prediction and who's the 3 teams going up?
Right, so I think Norwich will finish top. I reckon, I know it's long ago, might be a few twists and turns, but I kind of see Brentford getting second.
Yeah.
I reckon us third, obviously Swansea. 4th, Watford. 5th, Reading, probably. And 6th, probably Bournemouth. But I'm hoping that Barnsley get in there.
Imagine a Swans Cardiff final. That could happen. That could very much happen.
Oh, God.
Reading, I got a comment here. The team I would go with tomorrow: Woodman, Roberts, Cabango, Latabodia, Gehi, Manning, Grimes, Smith, Fulton, Whittaker, and Ayew. Lowe needs a rest. He looks so leggy. Any changes?
Well, me and Curtis both agree that Lowe should be starting. We think you said Bidwell and Horahan. I think even though Horahan's work rate isn't the best, he just adds that set piece quality, and I don't think he's drawable for that. No. Manning, I wouldn't mind now. I wouldn't mind Whittaker Sands either, but I think Lowe played better than Andre. My top 6 prediction then, I'd go Norwich top, like I said originally at the start of the season. I think I'd go Brentford second, like I said at the start of the season. So my predictions are spot on. 3rd, I'm gonna go Watford. I just think Watford. I don't know. I just never seem to go that positive about the Swans. So I'll go Watford 3rd, Swans 4th. I'll go Bournemouth 5th, and I'll go Cardiff 6th.
For me, I'll agree with Curtis's, but I will put Cardiff in instead of Bournemouth. So I don't think Bournemouth will get top 6.
So you're going for a Swans Cardiff playoff semi-final?
Yeah, playoff semi-final. I hope not. I hope we do get second because I don't want to bloody lose to them.
Yeah. Do you want to start ending the stream then?
Yeah, it's got 5 viewers in. But yeah, we'll be doing normal previews when we can. But if not, if this is something you'd like to see, then let us know and we'll do it again. I'll get these on as well. And obviously Luke too couldn't come on this stream.
Surprise!
Oh God, yeah, he does come on sometimes, to be fair. But just get a few people on. We're starting to get more viewers in now. I'm just about to end it. But if there's any last quick questions just before I'm about to end it, then just put them in.
Yeah, it's always good to do something different, and I'm sure people watch and playback. But yeah, I've enjoyed coming on. Thanks for having me on, Jake.
Cheers. Yeah, and thanks both of you for coming on.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
The only problem is, from doing this live, we've actually gone down a sub.
How have you gone? How is it possible to go down?
How?
God knows.
How does this keep happening?
We're on 643, so if anyone losing yet, please subscribe because we're close to 650, and then we'll make it 650.
I say you've been close to 650 for about a year.
We have to be fair. We took about 5 months break, but Bish, I will see you in the stream tomorrow. See you there.
Who's that?
Yeah, Kieran John.
Yeah, hopefully I don't put bloody moderators because I'm not sure if you've seen the stream, Jake, but half time for the game, I decided to make some moderators, And a few of the moderators decided to ban everyone from the stream, so I had no comments. And yeah, I'll have to send you it. But yeah, it was horrific. About 80 people got banned from the stream, so I had like no comments for like 20 minutes.
See you, Bishy. Get me mod tomorrow, Mike Group.
That's Mike, innit? No, yeah. Mike, I'm sorry, I'm not making anyone mods anymore.
Yeah, so everyone watch Bish's stream tomorrow, watch Curse's watch along, and watch our match reaction. And Bish, I might be able to come on your stream at the end. Depends, because I'll probably be watching the rugby, but I might be able to come on.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for having me on. See you later, guys.
All right, thanks for having both of you coming on, and thanks to everyone for watching.
Thanks for having me on as well. Cheers.
See you.
See you, bye.